Hi everybody, welcome to the weekly energy of the 8th to 12th of May 2023. How are we all? Cornucopia, beautiful energy. Number 11 on this card, angel number. And we have Magician in the Mirror. I'm going to take these energies because they're very powerful. And they're very relevant because if you look at this card here, it looks like a number 2. It's number 11, but it could be not Roman numerals, number 2. Second house. We are in a Mercury Retrograde in Taurus, which rules the second house. Our value, self-worth, finer things in life, how we value our time, our money, our effort, our love. And we're in a period of time which is very powerful. 5 and 3 on this card is 8. The infinity symbol where we can transform things. We have just come off that lunar eclipse in Scorpio, very much transforming old into new. Death and rebirth energy. So yes, I'm going to take those energies because they're very powerful. Powerful week. This is where we are really rolling with our value, our worth and our love. Bottom of the deck. Self-worth, self-love, self-value. That's where the sun is residing, in the sign of Taurus. I keep wanting to say Aquarius. I'm not sure why. Well, yes I do. It's Mercury Retrograde. Not long left in this Mercury Retrograde. It goes direct on the 14th. So roll on the 14th. However, I do feel like this Mercury Retrograde has really defined our self-worth and our value and where we're giving our time. What our assets are, meaning are we checking upon where our money's going, our love's going, our time, our worth and our value equals back to what we are getting in return for that. So this has been a powerful Mercury Retrograde because we've been in this eclipse period, and we are rolling with this eclipse for the next six or 12 months at least. So yes, these are the things that are coming up to do with worth, value, digging deep, transforming our shadow. And this is where that Magician in the Mirror comes in, taking back our power, how we feel about power. And this is our own power, where we've been disempowered and given our time, money and love away out of duty, out of servitude. So what else do we have? So kicking off straight away with these strong energies. Very intuitive energies. Contract. We are closing out karmic contracts. We are making some big decisions of what no longer is in balance. 6 is about balance and harmony. This is what's been trying to come in, especially since that 6th of April, full moon in Libra. We are making a decision, but we are not basing it on our old ego, our old wounded self. We are taking our power back and balancing out our relationships, making decisions based more on this balanced worth and value energy. That's all I keep getting, worth and value. And we've got number 6 on this card, balance and harmony. 8 and 8, so 2 8s. 8 8. Powerful number, the infinity symbol. Okay, I'm going to go into the days, individual days, Monday to Friday. This is just a Monday to Friday reading, and I will post up the weekend energy. And also, guys, I'm going to put in the description box the Mercury Retrograde, because we're still in that till, as I say, 14th, 15th of this month. I'll pop that in the description box below. And any other videos. I'm contemplating doing a Pluto retrograde. See how my time goes, and look out for that. If you're subscribed, you will get notifications when I do post new videos. Thank you. Okay, let's get into the days then. What do we have? 8th to the 12th of May. What do we have? So we've got 2 retrogrades this week. What do you need to release? Yeah, big theme of retrograde, yeah. So maybe I will do that Pluto retrograde. I was just sitting with the energy to see if I should be doing it. Because I'm pre-recording this in advance. So that'll go out whenever I'm recording this or when I get the chance to. So retrograde energies are about releasing. Anything to do with RE at the beginning. Releasing, reviewing, reflecting, rejiggling. That's just a word I've just thrown in there. Reinventing. Reforming. What do you need to release Monday? In the areas of your life that need transformation to do with your self-worth and your value, something in your root chakra that might need some work. Now I'm going to go into the tarot to see what clarifies this energy. So on Monday, what do we need to release? 8th to the 12th of May 2023. Monday the 8th. Oh, yes, of course. 8. Taking your power back. He's that number 8 again. So 3 8s. The 8th of May. There's something that you are emotionally trying to fill a void. There's something missing from your life that's causing some kind of void, boredom, detachment from your emotions. There's something that you are looking elsewhere to try and fill. Some of you, it could be that you're reaching out for some kind of addictions. They don't have to be the biggies, alcohol, drugs, although there could be. This could just be addicted to giving your time away to other people because you don't want to dig deep and find out what it is that you need to heal. Remember, we've still got this Pluto energy, especially with Pluto retrograde. We're digging into some old shadow energy here, which is uncomfortable but necessary for this stability. Where is it that you're looking back on the past emotions to try and fill this void? But really the universe is saying, look within. There's something that you're missing here. There's something you emotionally you need to release to bring in some kind of stability. Because there's that cup. A very emotional day on Monday the 8th. There's the Holy Grail. The universe is in. There you go. So we have 2 cards with the hand coming out the clouds. There it is. So the universe is giving you double confirmation. It's right under your nose. But there's something that you need to sit with in order to do this shadow work, healing work, wherever it is, looking at our fears. We need in time. We need in this contemplative time. And for some of us, when you're in that very heavy masculine energy, that doer, provider, protector, being busy, again, this could be something that you are deliberately doing, filling your time full of chores, responsibilities, because you don't want to be sitting in this energy. Now, everybody has free will, but there is something that you need to release. Because the universe is gifting you. It's here. It's right under your nose. But there's something that you're not seeing. But you might need to find some time to face some kind of insecurities in your root chakra. And we're going back to this card. Needing to make a decision. But might be in an uncomfortable one. This can be very internal also. Especially with Pluto in the mix. What else do we have for Monday? What you need to release? Whatever it is that you are releasing. I'm going to stop there. I'm smiling because look who's at the bottom of the deck. This is Capricorn energy. Now, this is not saying you have to release Capricorns. This is saying you have to release the energy that comes with this card, or it can. The low vibe of this card is addictions, obsessions, some old karmic ties, responsibilities that you have been keeping yourself stuck in, that need to be released. And once you do, it's coming in fast. Now, also a side message from that, what we've been working with, whether we like it or not. And there it is to confirm. We had the solar eclipse kicking off, opening up this eclipse cycle season on the 20th of April. It was in the sign of Aries. We've needed that Aries fire, which is a cardinal energy, fast moving energy to shift us out of something. It's brought in this tower moment. This is jump or you'll be pushed, and the universe is saying you've been missing it, so I'm coming in to try and give you a little bit of a push to try and bring some kind of balance into your world, to bring in alignment to this cornucopia, to bring in the alignment of your soul's contract, to bring in the alignment of this karmic energy, to close out a contract. And he needs another 6. It's to do with your masculine emotions. Where you've been very quick to anger, where you've been very quick to react. A divine masculine. Now this is a typical Aries energy, Mars energy, fiery. When it comes from an unhealed place, it can react out of fear. There's a fear there. And this may be what it's needing to release. Very defensive energy. And this is what the universe is trying to get your attention on Monday. No, I'm going to put them back in because there's quite a lot of cards and they might want to come out towards. Yeah, some of you, it's the Six of Cups has just come out there. Wow, look at this. Aries, masculine energy. Something wants to be balanced out and released to bring some emotional balance into your world, some karmic energy here. And we pulled the 4, the Emperor, number 4, stability. But this is coming from a more stable masculine, healed masculine, rather than the wounded reactive masculine. So some fears are needing to be released in a nutshell on Monday. Interesting energy. We'll go back now into my moonology. Tuesday the 9th. Also, we're in a phase of the moon, Monday to Thursday. A phase of the moon called the Waning Gibbous. This is where we are supporting and helping others, sharing out our advice, sharing our healing, our gifts, our support, our love. Something might be holding you back from doing that. Or if you're giving it too much, something might come up in you and might be pulling you back from going into this old cycle and it's not reciprocated. So that's a message for some of you. So the 9th, Tuesday the 9th, what do we have? Tuesday the 9th. There's that new moon eclipse. You can't write this energy. So I feel all through these retrograde periods, especially this Mercury retrograde, because it did kick off the day after that new moon. So I feel like this is what's more powerful than the Pluto retrograde. This is trying to get your attention with your self-worth and your value. Tuesday, expect powerful change. Once you do, either put them boundaries in, either you release some fears that's holding you back from getting support. That could be another dynamic. Expect powerful change then on Tuesday the 9th of May. What's this all about? What's this all about? You're ending out a cycle. Ending out a very negative cycle because we have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 2 confirmations of this energy, of endings. And he is the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus for me. So I feel through Taurus season. Now we've got a few days left, but certainly through this Mercury retrograde in Taurus season, which ends on the 14th, you're ending out a cycle about your self-worth and your value. And there's something to do with fears. Why have you been given too much? Is it fear of rejection and abandonment? Why have you not been able to open up to support? Because you've been hurt in the past and you don't want to feel vulnerable. All these what ifs. This is what we're releasing this week. Let's put the moon on that card there. Because I feel this double moon energy here is reflecting us back to that, the 20th of April. Scorpio energy, lunar eclipse in Scorpio, is taking us back to that new moon. Solar eclipse in Aries. Okay, I've already shuffled the cards, so I won't shuffle them again for Wednesday. Save a little bit of time. Wednesday, what do we have? Wednesday the 10th, you are good enough. Being of service versus servitude. Where you've given your time, your love, your money, your efforts, it's not reciprocated. Some of you have been going into this low vibe of Taurus also, is where is your self-worth. And you were saying, no more. I need to have a balanced relationship. I need to be paid exactly what I'm worth. And this is why we've seen a lot of strike action. This is that Aquarius energy, Pluto in Aquarius, where you're standing up for your rights, for your freedom, for your worth and your value. Now, whatever you think about political side of things, I don't get into that. I don't want to get into that. But this is about people rising up and thinking, I'm worth more than this. Or some of us are thinking that. Some just want to cause chaos. Again, I'm not getting into that. I did promise. So let's see. You are good enough. The Sun. This is a child sitting on a horse, a pure horse, a white horse. We're going back to our purity, the innocence of a child. You are good enough. For some of you, it's inner child wounds because we've got the red cloak there. So this is the root chakra energy. So again, a double nod to the root chakra energy with the red cloak, where we've given our power away, where we've not felt good enough, not felt worthy of love, not felt worthy of money, time, support, caring connections, opportunities. But the sun's going to shine. The sun wants to shine, which is in Taurus. It wants to shine this big Taurus light, especially during this Mercury retrograde on this you are good enough. You're wanting to sit on your throne. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She has everything she needs in her practical world, but she also is prepared to give this energy to others to help support. Remember, we're in that phase of the moon of the Yin and Gibbous, supporting and helping others. But where are they supporting and helping you? Do you know that you feel safe and loved by these people, or are you doing it because you feel you are not worthy and you may fear some kind of rejection and abandonment? Wow. The star, Aquarius energy. Look at that. Wish upon a star. There's some divinely orchestrated energy going on here. We've pulled the sun and the star in one day. 2 major arcana. Something wants to ground into your reality, where the universe is saying, reach for the stars. Don't settle for anything less. Reach for this big star here. Don't settle for these little stars here. Where have you just been making do, putting up with, oh, that'll do. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that person give me a kind of comment. What is it when they give you, it's like that passive-aggressive compliments. That they give it to you in one breath and then take it from you in another. It's that kind of energy. You'll know what this energy is. Thursday. What do we have for Thursday? Look at the bigger picture. So take a step back. There's something that you are needing to see. Remember, this man sat under the tree. He's missing something. The universe is trying to get your nudge. It's going to come in quickly, and like it's an unexpected change that wants to come in, but the universe is trying to push you, so it could be uncomfortable. Let's see what the energy is for Thursday. So this is, the 11th of May. It's the last day we have in this Yin and Gibbous energy phase. Then we move into, on Friday, another phase. That's called letting go phase, the last quarter. So let's see what we have. Looking at the bigger picture, what do we need to look at then on Thursday? What do we need to look at? You need to go within, more Virgo energy. Again, being of service, the natural healer, very practical day-to-day duties. Where are you needing to look at the bigger picture? Where are you needing to look at your day-to-day habits, responsibilities, and see where it's unbalanced? Something you're needing to go within. Remember, finding the time to do so, which can be difficult, finding time to sit in silence, to give yourself some of that self-care, self-love, self-worth. Because if you can't give it to yourself and you feel as if you have to give it to others, there's not the balance. There's not this scales of balance that wants to come in. And this is where the magician's coming in to transform your old wounding, your mind, your thoughts, your programs, that you've been told that you have to do this. What else do we have? There's a new beginning wants to come in. This could also be in romantic relationships, giving love, giving time, giving effort. But there's something wants to come in with that Aries energy. It wants to come in. It wants to be a brand new start, a brand new chapter. Remember, re-evaluating, reforming, realigning. Something can transform from an old way of being into a new way of being. And if it doesn't, then it can release also all these big RE words. Look at the bigger picture. Temperance, healing, juggling those emotions of life. This is an earth angel, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, grounded with your emotions. There's some kind of healing coming in. Again, it could be areas to do with your life where you have to do some inner child healing, where you haven't felt good enough. What would be the next card? Yeah, more page energy. So the pages are a younger, immature energy, and I associate with childhood, with adolescence, a younger energy. And this is emotions. So it could be that you're looking at some old emotions. Okay, let's shuffle the cards because we're going into a different phase on Friday. We're going into the last quarter. Remember, this is the letting go, reconnecting to spirit. What do we have? It's flew out. You are close. This is the gibbous moon. We have just come out of the Yin and Gibbous. So that Monday to Thursday was that win and gibbous. And this is saying you are very close to achieving your goal. But there's something that you are needing to release, last quarter energy, letting go, in order for you to get even closer to this goal. So Friday, it's a letting go energy. What do we have for Friday? The 12th of May. Friday, the 12th of May. What do we have? Right, you can't get away with this. Did we pull an ace at the beginning? We did. So at the beginning of the week, Monday, we pulled the Ace of Cups. So the universe wants to gift you with a brand new emotion, something that you haven't been seeing, possibly fear-based. By the end of the week, Friday, you've got the Ace, again, gifting you with a new passion. So if you do the work, if you do the healing, if you do the releasing, if you want to, or you figure out what this is, remember this could be very personal, which I do feel with Pluto it is, a very personal dynamic, and this is where the Magician comes in, just to transform our own mind, our own thoughts, our own wounding, insecurities, wherever that is to do with self-worth. You're bringing in this new beginning, and this is where the balance comes in. We pulled Justice here, we pulled Libra. Again, I mentioned Libra full moon on the 6th. I do feel it kicked off this eclipse season for the next 6 to 12 months, balancing all of our relationships. Whatever we are connecting as a relationship, whatever we are passionate about, whether that's home, children, family, work dynamics, friendships, they're all coming into balance. And this is where you are very close. Friday, what else do we have? Some of you are in this energy. Again, this is moon in Libra energy. Libra energy, air elemental. Where you need to take the blindfold off. So we've got two decisions. You're indecisive about something. And you're needing to make a decision Friday. And once you do, this is the judgment call. You might have to make a judgment call. This again is that reforming, this retransitioning, this rising from the ashes, the phoenix rising. And this is that fire within you. Setting yourself free from some old limiting beliefs, some old limiting beliefs where you have had to give your time, your love, your money. That's keeping you on the tree of life. It's been keeping you in a hanged man state. You've had to gain some wisdom and enlightenment on the tree. So it's not been in vain. But once you do, you're setting yourself free. You're bringing some balance in. You're taking notice of these nudges, these triggers that are coming in from the universe in this time where we're needing to reevaluate things. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. Take care.